make sure that you're at least giving yourself a shot at today being the best day of your life. You got to. You got to wake up every day like that, honestly. Like today could be the day. I say all the time, I wake up excited. Like I really think today could be the day. So today could be the day we crack the code. Today could be the day that we figure it all out. Today could be the day that we've been waiting for. It could be. So you got to give yourself an opportunity. I say all the time, you got to give yourself a chance to be lucky. Give yourself a chance to get lucky today. You know, it's something funny that happened as I was thinking about my luck. Was it yesterday or something like that? And I keep getting this little ad on my Instagram. I'm gonna just have nothing to do with nothing, but keep getting this little ad on my Instagram that's telling me you can win a house. You can win a house, and that's all I'm trying to manifest right now is a home for me and my family. So I'm literally, looking at this thing, and it's probably like 3 times. Like, man, let me go ahead and just submit myself for this house. It's like $4 million house. It's like, oh, they're gonna have a raffle. I'm like, man, whatever. Let me see what it do, just for fun, and just so I can give myself a chance to be lucky. And I was like, man, I'm not even giving myself a chance. I'm already losing if I don't. So let me give it a shot. But anyways, man, give yourself a chance to be lucky today, and just go ahead and submit your ticket. Say today is gonna be the best day of my life. I'm gonna make sure of it. That's the best way to go. But anyways, today's topic, we're talking about, I was having a conversation this morning with my brother Dash. I'm sure he's tapped in and listening as well. And we were just chopping it up, man. And, I'm going through my, we just going through our progression of conversation. And it comes up about how life is non-refundable. And we were talking about running a marathon. We're talking about running a marathon. And as we're talking about running a marathon, we're talking about how once you sign up, the registration is what makes it real. Because once you sign up, ain't no going back. It's non-refundable. So once you commit to it, you got to stick to it. I love that. I love it. Once you commit to it, you got to stick to it because you're not getting your money back. We're talking about how you have to do what you say. And as we were talking about running a marathon again, he was saying, man, like I said, I'm going to run a marathon, so I got to run it. I'm like, you got to, even if you don't want to, even if you made the mistake of saying it, now you got to follow through because you got to be who you say you are and you got to do what you say you're going to do to prove to yourself that you are who you say you are, that you do what you say. Otherwise, you're going to have to sit with that realization that you lie to yourself. And that's the only person you don't have time to lie to you. You lie to everybody else. You can't be lying to yourself. You don't have the range for that. So non-refundable, how life is non-refundable. You get one shot. Ain't no refunds. Ain't no do-overs. Ain't no replays. Ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. All you got is this one chance, this one ticket, and you cannot turn it in. It's non-refundable. And that's the same way you should feel about your goals. When you sign up, when you say, this is my goal, you got to feel like it's non-refundable. Like I talk about burning those ships. So ain't no going back. That means you are committed to your goal fully to the point where ain't no going back. It's non-refundable. I signed up to do this. I have to do it. I said I was going to be this. I have to be it. I said, I'm this person, so I have to be this person. I said, this is my goal, so I have to achieve it. I said, this is my dream, so I got to make it come true. There's no other option. I must. And when you treat it like that, you'll be careful what you sign up for. You'll sign up for less things that are less important. You will only sign up what's important to you. When you're doing everything that you say you're going to do, you're going to start saying less. Because if you say you're going to get yourself in trouble with you. If you said, you got to do it. So be careful what you say. And that's why you must say what it is you really want. Because once you say it, you got to follow through. You got to follow through. And if you're a person who don't follow through on what you say, you should have learned by now. To stop saying stuff. Stop talking. Just do. And you'll realize that you'll start saying what you do instead of, I know what I'm talking about. instead of doing what you say. Do it, then say it. Don't say it, then do it. You're going to get yourself in a lot more trouble. Because once you say it, you must do it. You got to feel like when you say something, when you say you want something, it's like paying for it. Like I've already paid for it. I got to go. I've already paid the price. I got to follow through. The worst thing you can do is be a flaky person. People, y'all know flaky people? Like I don't know. Like when flaky people, it's like, it's something about that just kind of, I don't know. Y'all know where I'm going with this. But don't flake on you though. God damn. Don't be flaky on you. You said you were going to do it. Why you not doing it? You flaky on yourself? Come on, that's deep. That's too deep. You cannot be a flaky person on yourself. That's way too deep. That's way too deep to be a flake on you. Non-refundable. Let me say good morning to my people in the chat. My brother Dash, top of the morning to you, man. Thanks, man. He was, I always like to talk to somebody before my show. It just helps. And I called him and I said, he was like, what's up? I was like, man, I just don't want to listen to music. So I'd rather just call when to, have a conversation. And look at what it led to. It led to this energy that's been delivered right now. So thanks for the conversation this morning, my brother. Top of the morning, Lanice. Thank you for tuning in. My brother Uno, as always, man. Much love. Thank you. Vernissa, good seeing you last night. Vernissa has a live show coming up with Never Not Extra. Speak Up and Never Not Extra. Never Not Speaking Up. Next Sunday. Get your tickets, man. These girls work super freaking hard, man. Get your tickets, support, come out, have a good time, some drinks, some food. It's going to be a blast. We got 2 shows going up at one time. So it's going to be something special. Ain't nobody doing it like this, man. Y'all got to come out, support, and show love. So please get your tickets. They're only $20 for a freaking 2 shows. Come on now. Come on now. That's less than wherever your Starbucks run in the morning. So, just come out and support. They work really hard and they deserve it. So top of the morning to Vernissa. And also my brother Troy, man. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. And yeah, man, let's just get right to it. We got Rico Huff, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you tuning in, Rick Huff. Thank you. My brother Uno says, what's my name is on the dotted line. I got to deliver. So understand this. When you say I'm committed to doing something, when you say like I'm committed, like really think about when you say you're committed to something. See, you can say it, but y'all know it has to follow up. So I'd rather you not say it and just commit to it first. Just commit to it and then say it. Because when you say it now, it's like I can't be lying because I'm only saying what I'm doing. There's no way I'm lying to myself because I'm only saying what I'm doing. I'm not doing what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm doing. It's a big difference. Shout out to Jackie if she's listening this morning because she's the one that gets everything on camera. Like, honestly, she gets everything on camera because I'm so into like getting it done. And I understand the benefit of showing these things and showcasing them and also having them as archives for us because it reminds us where we came from. So thank God for her because I don't be documenting nothing. We just get to it. We just get to it. And it's because I'm the way I'm built is I'm built in the way of I'm just going to do it. Then I'll show you what I've done. I'll do it and then I'll show you what I've done. By the time I say it, I already did it. By the time you find out, I've already done it. It's different. I'm only saying what I'm doing. Not doing what I'm saying. Because I understand it's non-refundable. My dream and what I'm after right now, I can't turn it back in. I can't get an exchange. I'm locked in. I'm all in. I planted my flag. I do not care. I would die right here on this mountain. That's where I'm at with it. That's how committed. That's being committed. Are you committed? Are you willing to do whatever it takes? However long it's going to take you, are you willing to stand there? Are you willing to run a distance when the distance is unknown? I heard a great coach just say that recently. Are you willing to sprint when the distance is unknown? Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to take on the weather and the rainstorms? Are you willing to take the scars? Are you willing to have the battles? And if you're not, then get off the mountain, because this ain't your mountain. What are you in it for? I planted my flag. This is what I'm going to do. Ain't no going back. It's non-refundable. I can't get no money back, because this is custom. This is custom built. Ain't nobody to turn it back into. Ain't no factory parts on this. This is all here. Every part on this here vehicle came with it. There ain't nothing on here aftermarket. All organic. Dying right here on this mountain. I understand where I'm at. I'm understanding what's necessary. I said I'm going to do this, so I must. There's no way to go back. It's too late. Non-refundable. Already paid my money. Can't go back. There's no way out. That's where I am. That's the feeling. That's the energy. That's all in. That's being committed. Do you feel that way about what it is you're doing? Do you feel that way about what it is that you're doing? Let me ask you, every day you get up to go to work, what do you go to work on? Not what do you go to work at? You hear what I'm saying? What do you go to work on? What do you go to work on? Every day you get up, what do you go to work on? Are you working on maintenance? Are you working on progress? I'm serious. Ask yourself that question. When you get up, what you're going to go do today, are you about to work on progress? Or are you about to work on maintenance? You about to work on maintaining what it is you have? Or are you going to work on building what you have? Which one is it going to be? Are you going to work on your future? Or are you going to work on your present? Are you going to work on your fortune? Are you going to work on big success or little success? Which one are you going to work on today? Are you going to work on big success or little success? All day you should be trying to prove to yourself that you are who you say you are. And some people got to tell themselves the truth. Jump to the chat real quick. Vanessa said, once you say it, you must do it. Once you say, and that's why you got to be careful what you say. When you realize what you said, you must do it, you'll start being very careful with the things that you say. You don't say as much. You're like, damn, I don't want to keep saying shit and not doing it because that means you flaky. You flaky. Flaky ass. So if you do it, you must do it. If you said you must do it. And it says, be accountable to your word. I don't know if y'all have ever read 40 Laws of, not 40 Laws of Power, but the 4 Agreements. If y'all haven't, man, pick up a book. I was just telling Daniel yesterday, man, I need to read some more. I haven't read it. I haven't been into reading lately. So I need to read. I just felt like the urge to read. So I'm there with you. I need to read as well. If you haven't, it talks all about holding yourself to that word, how important that is. Super important. Super important. Uno says it's all fun and games till you got to make it happen. You know, it's funny because I thought I was talking this morning with Dash, who was talking about how people love to prepare. People love to prepare. The preparation is all, but nobody want to show. That big moment is too scary because when you in that big moment, That big moment, you're your most vulnerable. The biggest moment leaves you the most vulnerable. Isn't that strange? Leaves you the most exposed. And you know what? Bring it on. Bring it on. I say all the time, there's no difference between me and anybody else. I'm just as nervous. I'm just as unsure as anybody. I just do it anyway. Like I've already decided. Like, oh, I know that's risky, but I already said I'm going to do it, so we about to do it. I'm certain in myself that I'll figure it out. Because so far in my life, 100% of the time, I figured it out. Literally, I don't know. Think about it. There's never been, you survived every situation that was put in front of you so far. That's why you're still here. So if you've already survived every situation that was already put, what make you think you won't survive all these other situations? You 100% from the field. You ain't missed no shots. You ain't missed no field goals. You scored every time, and you still wondering if it's going to work out? I must not know how this works. My brother Uno says, no currency for commitment, and there's no amount of likes, heart eyes, or emojis that can perpetrate your level of commitment. There are no refunds for stagnation, lack of effort, and those who underperform. So you might as well get dirty and make it happen. In other words, get it out the mud. You know, people always ask me, every time they ask me like, yo, where do you think I should start when it comes? I said, start where you at. That's what I'm like, you don't need a bunch of things to start. I was literally having this conversation with someone recently. It was like, oh, I think I need this. And I said, you don't keep waiting on things to fall in line for you to, you got to just start where you at, baby. People want a restaurant and they got a kitchen at home and won't start cooking. They feel like, well, I got to wait till I get this. And then I get this. Like, what do you start where you at? Start where you are. And people just don't want to start at the beginning. People don't want to get out the mud. Listen, if it's going to take you 5 years to get to where you want to get, guess what's going to happen in 5 years? 5 years is going to pass. It's going to be 5 years from now anyway. So you might as well start now. You just got to be committed to those 5 years and be like, I'm going to do this for 5 years. See, you can't show up at the end of 5 years and say, oh, 5 years didn't work. No, you didn't work for 5 years. Come on. You didn't work for 5 years. That's the problem. You assumed that if you stuck around long enough, it was going to happen. You didn't recognize that you have to actually put in the work over those 5 years. Let's not be ridiculous here. When you get a gym membership, did the gym not work or did you not work? People say, oh, it's the gym. No, it ain't. Because you don't even need a gym to work out. But hey, the gym makes it convenient for you. And you thought that your $35 a month was going to make you lose weight. You thought your $35 a month was going to make you build muscle. You thought your $35 a month was going to make you a better athlete. Man, that's just a subscription, bruh. That's just saying welcome. That's giving you access to become great. People think if they're along for the ride, they're gonna arrive at the place. People just want to people want the gym membership to say they got one. You wasting money. And when it comes to your dreams and goals, time is money. Time is currency. So you're not wasting money, you're wasting time, which is way more valuable. If you didn't know. So don't be wasting your currency like that. If you say if you're going to commit to it, then do it. Otherwise, stop lying to yourself. What are you doing? We don't have that type of currency on our hands. Dad says the 4 agreements, be impeccable with your word. There it is. Be impeccable with your word. Do what you say you're going to do. And you got to treat it like it's non-refundable. There's no refunds on what you say. Even if you accidentally said it, you still got to do it. Like, damn, I wish I would have said I wasn't going to go, or whatever the case may be. But you said you was going to go, so you got to go. You got to go. You said you was going to do it, so you got to do it. Maybe it'll teach you a lesson about stop saying shit and just do it and stop saying it. You know, words leads to the most disappointing, and I'm trying to think of another word that I had in my mind. I lost it, but it really leads to people being disappointed, or I want to say expectation. There it is. Words leads to expectations. When somebody says something, you expect them to do it, and when they don't do it, your expectation of them drops. So when you say things and you don't do it, your expectation of yourself drops. You expect less of yourself every time you say something and don't do it. Every time you commit something and don't follow through, your expectation of yourself just drops and drops. So now you don't believe in yourself because you know that you don't do what you say you're going to do. Why do I get up and run? So I continue to be who I say I am. Why do I get up every day and do what I do so that way I can say I am who I am? I am who I say I am every day. Got to prove it all the time, over and over and over. So be careful what you commit to, because then you got to follow through. And then if you say too much, you'll find yourself doing too much. If you say too much, you'll find yourself doing too much. And you know when you're doing too much. Somebody can look at that person and say, oh, that person's doing too much. You can look at yourself like, I am doing too much. So stop saying things so you don't put yourself in this situation. We got to do a lot of things. Less is more. I seen a great quote that said, the point of life is not to get things done, but to have less to do. I'm gonna say it again. The motivation is not to get things done, but to have less to do. Just think about that for a minute. The freedom of less. So stop committing to things that you're not really serious about. Because you realize every time you say something, that's a non-refundable ticket that you're giving yourself. It's non-refundable. It's a non-refundable ticket every time you say something. And to take it a level deeper, y'all understand that this one life that we have is also non-refundable. And it also expires. It also expires. Now, this non-refundable ticket is not just like the gym. It is just your membership. Life is just your membership to greatness. That don't mean if you don't come in here and do the work, you're not going to be great. Life is just a membership to success. That don't mean you'll come in here and be successful if you don't come in the gym and put the work in. Everything is available to you. It's up to you how the story goes. Some people are so afraid to make their story interesting. So they're afraid to face those challenges. And I say, man, what a story that would be. Even I was talking to Dash this morning, I was talking about doing something that incredible as far as school. And that was, of course, but I was like, hey, but what a story that would be, wouldn't it? Imagine if you did that, you told somebody, this is what I was doing. We were talking about like schooling and whatnot. You know, somebody was going to 2 universities at one time and got 2 degrees. That would be crazy. Like, you couldn't say that person wasn't serious. I'm not saying you got to do anything that extreme, but I'm saying, how extreme are you willing to go? How deep are you willing to get into it? How hard are you willing to make it? How fast do you want to go? How fast? How long do you want to take for you to get there? We was talking about a book. I said, well, hey, you read 1 page a day, it takes you 100 days. You read 10 pages a day, it takes you 10 days. You read 100 pages a day, it takes you 1 day. How fast do you want the knowledge? When you realize it's up to you, you start taking a lot more control. Let me run that back. I don't want y'all to get lost. When you realize that everything is up to you and in your control, some people still haven't realized. I'm going to say it again because maybe y'all haven't realized it yet. When you realize that it's up to you, change, if you're tired of something, it's up to you. And you can change any day you want to. You can make life interesting for you any day you want to. You can make life uncomfortable any day you want to. You can change any time you wish. Just once you say it and once you wish, you know you gotta follow through. Anything that you want to happen can happen. Any day you want it to happen, it can happen. That's why I start off every show with saying the same thing, that today is the best day of your life. That's why I say, that's the whole point of even coming to the show. Today is the best day of your life. I don't care what you think. I don't care how great yesterday was. I don't care how great your weekend was last week. I don't care how great the weekend is going to be next week because you're going to Tulum. I don't care because today right now is the best day of the life. Because you don't, yesterday already happened and tomorrow ain't promised. So all you got is right now. Better make sure you go out here and make today the best day of your life. Because you only got one shot at today. Today is non-refundable. You don't get a second shot at this one. You don't get a second shot at today. Understand, this is the only time you see today. Wow. It's the only chance you get at today is right now. It's very ironic that you only get one life here that we know of. Isn't that ironic? Very ironic, isn't it? Just think about that. Every moment, you only get one of these moments at this point in place in time. So you think about that, you take advantage of today and you make it yours. You say, today is my day, because it is yours. Today was given to you. Today is a gift. Today's an opportunity. Today's a chance. It could be that day you've been waiting for it. It could be the day you made that decision that you've been waiting to make. Just go ahead and do it. Pull the trigger, please. Listen, if you've been waiting for a sign, here it is. Pull the trigger. If you've been waiting for a message, here it is. Do it now. If you've been waiting on something that somebody to tell you, I'm telling you now. Do it today. That's the message you've been waiting for. You've been waiting on somebody to tell you that. So let's get it cracking right now. You know, hey, let's just do it now. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna make a comment. Hey, let's just knock it out right now, man. Let's just get it over with. Hey, man, you know what? I think now, like, let's just do it. Like, why not? What you waiting on? Like, I mean, you know. Hey, I mean, you can do it now. I mean, just do it right now. Like, what's wrong with now? Like, honestly, now it's probably like better than later. Like, let's just kind of knock it out. So I'm gonna jump to the chat real quick before we get out of here, man. My brother Rick Huff, he says, either put in the work yourself or enjoy watching your downfall. And you know what? I say this too, Rick. Nipsey Hussle taught me something that I never thought about. You know, he used to always say in a lot of his songs, like, you know, even if we never make it, whatever, at least we tried, or, you know, even if this shit all crumbles, at least we had it, you know. So I would say this, at least put yourself in a position to even have a downfall. Fine. And I think some people are scared of the downfall so much that they won't even try, Rick. They're afraid of the failure that they won't succeed. They're afraid if they go too high, that means the fall is much longer. And it is. So I understand why they don't want to go up that high. Because if they fall, it's such a long fall. But you realize even if you fall, you only fall back to where you are right now anyways. Because you're already at the bottom. You're already there. You already ain't there. So let's keep climbing. You got to put the work in yourself. Like Rick said, you got to put the work in yourself. Got to put it in yourself. Dad said, do the best you can. That's all you can do. He's talking about the 4 agreements. Y'all take, man, look in the book, man. We're going to say great episode, starting off the week great. That's what we do here at TGN. We only do greatness. We're only doing great stuff. So look, like I said, man, I'm going to say it again. Make sure y'all go and get some tickets, man, for Never Not Speaking Up. Next week is going down. Sunday, live in action. We got 2 live shows. We got giveaways. We got some activity. It's gonna go down. Just know y'all gonna have a good time. $20, man. Come out, support. We're doing it live. TGN, Never Not Speaking Up. That's Never Not Extra and Speak Up. Check them out, man. Y'all know what it is. And let's get it done. Let's get it done and let's enjoy our good time, because today is the best day of our life and we look forward to many days being the best. So I gotta go, y'all. Gotta get to work. You know what I'm saying? But until Wednesday, much love. Lanice, I see you. She said, I feel like the most folks quit at the first obstacle. The obstacles are what's going to pave the way. Hell yeah, man. Listen, when you knock down a wall, you take some of them bricks with you, because you might need to throw that brick at a glass to stop it. You never know, man, but you take something from every challenge. You take a little piece with you and you take it throughout your journey. So my brother Rick says, he said, if you're afraid of failure, then why even try? I agree, because failure is a part of the process and I've learned to love it. I look forward to it. I look like, I can't wait to fail on this thing so I can get it right. So anyways, man, I'll talk to y'all Wednesday. Much love.